Hey guys, welcome to Tiki Rick Adventures. Thank you guys for joining me today. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas here at Disneyland. We're gonna go to World of Disney today. Some of the first Christmas holiday merchandise just came out yesterday. It also came out online, so you can check a lot of it out online and order it there on disneystore.com. But let's go look. I'm excited. I love Christmas. I know it's very early, it's just October, but they have to get the Christmas merchandise out early, as all retailers do. So let's go to World of Disney today and check out every item that they have for Christmas. The first Christmas merchandise came out yesterday, October 6th, and it was also released online on disneystore.com. I always call it Shop Disney because I'm used to it being called Shop Disney. Sometimes I forget they call it Disney Store now. But I looked at some of the collection online. They have like over 100 items already out, and this won't be all the Christmas merchandise. Obviously, they'll come out with stuff as the month goes on too. There'll be other drops as the month goes on for sure. But this is gonna be a big collection of stuff that just came out the first stuff. Some of the items on Disney Store though, I noticed said online exclusive, so some of that they will not have. I know for sure there was a Spirit jersey, a jacket, and it's kind of rare to see a Spirit jersey jacket, but they have a jacket online that you cannot get in the store. So I think that's kind of unique that they're doing online exclusives. So check out disneystore.com because there are going to be some items on there. I think most of the stuff we look at today will also be online for you to order as well. It's early, but I'm so excited to see all this stuff. So let's take a stroll through downtown Disney, and we're just gonna spend the day at World of Disney. This is just gonna be a merchandise video for all the new merch that came out. Oh man, this really is a case of two holidays collide. It really is coming true. Christmas to the left there, and the Happy Halloween sign to the back and center. All the Christmas stuff is gonna be right when you walk in the very center of the store, from the main doors in the center right there. That's where you're gonna find it all to the left-hand side. Well, I like what I'm seeing so far. I see some very adorable stuff in this collection. So let's check out each and every item. This isn't going to be a long video. We're just going to go through each of the items, and there's not a lot yet, but this is just the start of the Christmas merchandise. Let's start with this character long sleeve for $44.99. I love that front and centered is Donald there. Santa Donald. Have we seen Santa Donald in merchandise before? I don't think too often, but I love his little fuzzy Santa hat there. He is looking very adorable. It says Disneyland Resort on the front, on the chest in a red font, which is really nice. And there's some characters on the sleeve of this one too. It's a fairly thin long sleeve shirt for Christmas time. It's actually nice. I like that that's a little thinner and more breathable and not too thick for sure. You have Santa Goofy on the one sleeve. I love that this has multiple characters, and surprisingly not Minnie and Mickey, which is funny. It's the other characters instead, but Goofy's looking very nice in his Santa hat. Ah, so you do have Mickey on this one. I didn't see that at first, but Mickey is on the back. Minnie is not on this though. I have to pick that thread off. Whenever I see a thread, I have to pick it off. But I love that they all have the same Santa hat on. Mickey is looking very great on the back there. And there's one more character. We have Pluto on the sleeve. Let me show you. And Pluto is on this sleeve, but Pluto doesn't have the Santa hat on. He actually is a reindeer, and I think that's very adorable. I love that for Pluto. Look at how jolly he looks. That is so awesome. I love that they made him a reindeer for this. That is a really good long sleeve t-shirt. We're off to a good start so far. I love the design of all the lugs that Disney has been making. It's a great collaboration. They're just not practical bags for me. I need a bag that I can fit a water bottle in. I'd have to put this inside my backpack, which would just defeat the whole purpose. But I love that he has a little plaid Santa hat. It's a big patch of Mickey too, and it's got some dimension to it actually, which is nice. It has a fuzzy piece on the front there for the fuzzy part of the hat. I like the snowflakes on it. It's kind of an off red color too, not your traditional Christmas red color. It's a maroon, which is actually nice. I like this. The nice thing about these is you can put them on your belt. The back says Merry Christmas. They also have a strap that you can wear this around your shoulder, kind of like a crossbody bag too instead. But I like that there's an option to at least put it on your belt if you want to. But it says Merry Christmas on the back there with some snowflakes and some stars. Very magical, very whimsical. I really like this bag. I just love that it's not the normal Santa hat too, but it's a plaid hat. And Mickey just looks so cute, so darn adorable. This is really nice. $65. Because it's a lug, it's going to be a little more expensive. $65 is pretty pricey for a small bag, but it is very adorable. Now I love this Spirit jersey. This is a wonderful design. I like how they made it solid on the top and the pattern on the bottom half. That way it's not so busy with a pattern on the whole thing. This does not have a price, but they are usually $79.99, maybe up to $89.99. Sometimes the special ones are a little more expensive. There is no price on the tag on this one, unfortunately, and there's no price on the shelf either. The front here looks amazing. I love the green and the red on the D, and you have Mickey bringing his gifts as Santa Claus, established 1955. I think that is really, really cute. It's a normal Spirit jersey. Spirit jerseys aren't the softest shirts. They're definitely not my favorite. I just really like the designs of Spirit jerseys, but the material could be a little higher quality. It could definitely use to be a little more like soft and snuggly. It's not really a snuggly kind of long sleeve shirt, but the bottom is really nice. I love the trees. I love the castle. You have some mistletoe and the Mickeys. I like how they alternated the Mickeys to be upside down half the time, and you have a lot of snowflakes there. I just think it's a wonderful and whimsical pattern. It's really, really nice. I just love the trees on it too, and I like the castle. It's got a lot of Christmas magic in it. Let's check out the back of this one. I love this Spirit jersey though. I think they knocked it out of the park with this one and did a phenomenal job. This will probably be one of the hot ticket items for the season that'll be selling out. Maybe check online if they have this, because if it sells out in your size in the store, you can probably just get it on Disney Store online instead, which would be a great option. I just have a feeling that this is going to be one of those ones that sells out a lot. I usually know which merchandise is going to be popular right on the get-go, and this seems like it's going to be a popular one. Wow, the back is even better than the front. It says Disneyland with a bunch of jolly snowflakes on it. The snowflakes have hidden Mickeys in them too. Look at that. And the castle, I love when the castle is on things, especially on holiday merchandise. I think it's nice they don't just do it holiday specific, but also tie in Disneyland to it. I love the Disneyland Resort logo on there and the puffy lettering, and you have the same pattern as the front on the bottom half. This is a magnificent Spirit jersey. I love this one. I think I'm gonna have to get this one, even though I have too many Spirit jerseys already. I always think I don't need to buy more Disney clothes, and then they make more and more Disney stuff that I need once I see it. They do such a good job at designing merchandise. They just make me buy things that I definitely don't need, but I want. This is a want for sure. I really love this one. The way they have these stacked on the shelf is an accident waiting to happen. It's very hard. You can't just reach in and grab it because the handle and the ears will knock off the others. See, it'll move the ones to the side. So you have to maneuver it out to the side. I wonder how many of these are going to be broken just because of the way they put them on the shelves. They look nice, but that is haphazardly placed. That is totally careless and reckless. One of those are going to break like every hour, I'm sure. All it takes is one person to pull them off, but let's get one out carefully and gingerly, and then we'll actually look at the mug up close here. $24.99. This is one of the cutest Christmas mugs I've ever seen. Look at his little face and his eyes. He just looks so happy and jolly. I love the red Santa hat and the Mickey ears. The handle is pretty small though. It wouldn't be very ergonomically friendly. When it's a big mug and a small handle, it kind of hurts your hand because it kind of digs into your finger. I do wish they made the handle bigger. I use a lot of the Disney mugs at home, so I always notice the little things like that. The other thing is that the mouth opening is very small and it's kind of tucked into the center there. So it would kind of cause some drippage as you try to drink out of it. So just be warned if you get this one. I have one at home that's kind of round like this on the top, and it's too round on the top, and it makes it actually difficult to drink out of, surprisingly. But it is a very cute mug, and it's only $24.99, which is actually not too bad of a price. I love that though. That is just too awesome. Look at that. Wow. This is $59.99. It says Season's Greetings, and it's how many days till Christmas. It's a 1-month countdown calendar. You have Mickey and reindeer Pluto. I love that he's a reindeer. I love that for him. The box of this is really nice. I'm a sucker for good packaging, and this is really nice packaging. The back there is cool. It's got Daisy and Donald and Mickey and Minnie, Goofy and Chippendale. Everyone's there, and poor Pluto is left pulling the sleigh. That's a bummer. Poor Pluto. He has to pull all that weight himself. This is $59.99. It's a light up Tinkerbell topper. I had to set it on the ground so that I have one free hand to show you guys how it lights up there. Look at that. That is really pretty. I like that as a tree topper. That would fit a good sized tree too. It's got a big opening on the bottom, but that is really nice. I think $59.99 is a little pricey for a light up tree topper because it is kind of cheesy looking with just all the plastic. I wish it kind of had more of a glass look or was actually made out of glass, but it is really cute. I like Tinkerbell on that, and she's making the magic happen with the light up snowflake there, the light up star. Good job, Tinkerbell. I love that. That is very festive. This is $19.99 and it's really, really nice. You get a set of 4 different designed cards. This is my favorite design, the one they picked for the front here. It says Joy, it has the castle and Mickey in the wreath, and you have a plaid Y. I just think that's so Christmassy. It really fits the holidays. On the back here, we can see the other designs they have. You have Ho 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 with Minnie and Mickey and plaid lettering, green and red plaid lettering. And the front says Merry Christmas on that one. Oh, that's the envelope. The envelope says Merry Christmas. Then for the Joy one, it says Celebrate the Season on the envelope. And the other one has a lot of characters and park icons on it. You have the ship from Peter Pan, Space Mountain, Dumbo. It's kind of hard to see it all because it's very, very tiny. But you have a teacup, a toy soldier. You also have the popcorn bucket and the castle. What else is on there? It's really hard to see. I can see one of the aliens from Pizza Planet, and it says Happy Holidays. Oh, and I can see the clock from Small World on an ornament. It says Happy Holidays on that one. And then you have one that says Season's Greetings on the envelope, and that has the sleigh that we've seen before with all the characters on it. That is really awesome. I love that. This t-shirt is $34.99 and I absolutely adore it. It is so cool. The merriest place on earth. I like how that's embroidered on. That looks really nice. It's a really nice touch. Some of the stars above Tinkerbell are also embroidered on, which is really nice. And then you have the snowflakes. It's cool how they put the hidden Mickey in a lot of the snowflakes. A really good touch, a really good attention to detail there. Goofy, Chippendale, Daisy, Donald. That's my favorite icon from this whole holiday collection is this sleigh. And I like that it's on different things. But again, poor Pluto, he has to pull it. But I love Reindeer Pluto. You have Minnie and Mickey and their Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus outfits. And you also have the Disneyland Resort logo embroidered on the front there. But see how the stars are actually sewn in? Some of the stars are, which is really cool. That's a good touch. This is an awesome shirt. It's pretty soft too. It's not the softest shirt, but it's pretty soft for a Disney shirt, and it's kind of right between being thick and thin, so it's a really nice t-shirt. And nothing on the back of that one, just a regular red for the holidays. $69.99 for the Christmas Crocs. I love the holiday Crocs that they did this year. They have like a red Sherpa fleece lining on the inside, so they'd be very warm, very fuzzy. Ooh, I want to put my toesies in there. That would be really comfortable and really cozy. You could just be snuggled up with these. These are very comfortable, but I also really like the design on that. You have Mickey. It'd be kind of cool if it was Minnie and Mickey on the front, right? But I love that it's the same design from the Spirit jersey, the different Mickeys, the mistletoes, the snowflakes, and you have Santa Claus, Mickey bringing everyone happiness and joy, the merriest place on earth. And that's pretty much it for those. Those are nice for $69.99. Those are the Crocs for this year. And the straps of those is a little Mickey ribbon with some garland, some wreath garland. That is cool. I like that detail. And both the Spirit jersey and the t-shirt are family matching sets, so you can get them in kid size or adult size, all unisex, so you can get a whole family photo together if you wanted. That would be a good Christmas card photo. You could all match in your Spirit jerseys or those t-shirts. Either one would be a really good option for a family Christmas photo, or just for a regular family photo if you're not going to use it for Christmas cards. It'd be really cute to do that in front of the castle or somewhere in the park. It's always so funny to me that Star Wars gets in the Christmas spirit too. They always come out with a different droid for the holidays, and I always check them out if I can. This is R2H25, obviously 25 being for the date of Christmas. And you have a candy cane R2 there. That is the coolest R2 unit. I like that he has a candy cane coming out of the dome of his head. That is pretty cool. Pretty simple, but it definitely fits the Christmas spirit, the holiday spirit. So that's nice. No price on this one. I'm not sure how much this one is, unfortunately. No price on this one either. It's the Countdown to Christmas calendar. It's an advent calendar of just little chocolates. It'll probably be kind of cheesy, not very good quality chocolate, but it's very fun. And I'm sure the kids are going to enjoy the chocolate regardless and just enjoy the activity. It's more about the experience for these advent calendars. So you open them up, there's 24 different days leading up till Christmas, and you open them up each day of the month. And that's just really fun. It really gets you into the Christmas spirit. I really like advent calendars a lot, but I love this one. It doesn't have a price, so I'm not sure on that one either. I'll try to find out some of these prices. I can scan with my app after. When I have a little more free time, I'm going to scan with my app and find out the prices for you guys, because it'll show you if you add it to the cart as a mobile order item. But it's a bummer that Disney doesn't clearly price things. It would just be helpful if they put it on the shelf or on the package itself, but a lot of these items I noticed didn't have the price listed. And the back of this is also really, really cute. You have all the characters. Donald. Poor Donald is always grumpy grumpy. He is always having a bad time, even during Christmas. I hope Donald learns to have a good Christmas this year and lets things go. You got to let it go, man. You can't be grumpy all the time. But I love little grumpy Donald. And you have Minnie and Mickey, and you have reindeer Pluto, which is cute. Daisy looks really fabulous this year too, and Goofy. That's really fun. I like this advent calendar though. That is pretty darn cool. This is $34.99. It's the Mickey Mouse Merry Christmas plush for this year. Look at his adorable plaid hat too. I love that he has a plaid hat instead of just a standard Christmas hat. That just kind of changes things up. He's a different version of Santa Claus, which is cool. Kind of like an old Saint Nick version. And he has a plaid belt on with a little gold buckle. I really like his costume. It's really shiny. The Sherpa is really soft too. It's really nice how it's all Sherpa fleece line. That is pretty cool. It's a good sizable Mickey too. He's about what they consider a medium-sized plush. I like that one. Maybe there's a mini one, but I haven't seen Minnie yet. I've just seen Mickey so far, so let's keep looking at everything. This is $26.99. It's one of the first Merry Christmas ornaments that they came out with this year. That is really cool. I like that it's an ear hat. The most magical place on earth. I love that saying. That little catchphrase is really good for this year. Minnie and Mickey there. It looks like they're holding little hot chocolates or something in their hand. They're getting nice and warmed up by their warm drink. And the wreaths are the ears, which is really cool. I love all this merchandise so far. I'm a big Christmas guy, so I really enjoy this. This stuff is really evoking happiness for me. I like all the stars on everything too. The stars on the ear hat here are really nice. That is a cute ornament. It's just a plastic ornament, but it is very adorable. Oh, the stockings for this year are awesome. These are $34.99. There's also a mini stocking. It's really nice. It's a really nice texture of like, it's kind of velvety. It's almost like felt when you first look at it, but it's velvet. It's really nice patch on the front though with Mickey and his little Santa hat. I love the snowflakes and their hidden Mickeys. I'm obsessed with those little snowflakes. And the castle is on a little hanger too that's attached to the actual stocking. There's a mini one too, so let's look at that. Nothing on the back, just green. The mini one is red though, so they look really cute hung up together there. Hang your stockings above the fire, right? That is awesome. And this one's $34.99 as well. I like both of them. I don't know which one I like better, but Minnie has the little mistletoe on her hat, so she's doing better there. And she has a green castle. That is really cute. I love that. Mickey did not have a mistletoe. And look how the mistletoe is lumped up into a hidden Mickey, or a hidden Minnie in this case. And again, the snowflakes. This one's a really nice material too. Both of them are nice material. I like the color though. It's just nice to have the traditional red and green. They look very, very nice hung up together above the fireplace. Nothing on the back of either of those. These are the thickest, most plush socks I've ever felt in my life. They're $34.99 and they're super soft Sherpa. They are so incredibly thick that you could wear them in place of slippers around the house. They're definitely like slipper socks, and they even have texture on the bottom so that you don't slip. They have non-stick Mickeys on the bottom, and I think that's an awesome touch. That is so cute. The one with Mickey there, and the other one is really nice. You have reindeer Pluto, and just a really lovely design of trees and the castle and the snowflakes. These are great socks. I really want these. It's Mickey driving the sleigh there while Pluto pulls it. Just very, very nice socks. And they are so thick and so soft. I've never felt socks like that before. I swear, they're the best socks ever. This is also really incredibly soft. Their plush throws are always really soft. This one's nice though. I think it was $44.99. Let me check the price on that again. Yeah, this was $44.99. Let me show you what it looks like unfolded. Obviously, I'm not going to unfold it, but I will just show you on the little placard here what it is. Oh, I really like this throw. I might have to get this one too. I have enough throws at home though, but this one says the merriest place on earth, and it has the sleigh with all the characters. That's my favorite design of all the Christmas merchandise that they've done. I love Pluto, the reindeer, and the castle, all the trees, and all the characters looking great in their sleigh. They are sleighing in their sleigh. That is a really cute throw though for $44.99. All right, this is the last item in the holiday/Christmas collection. I love this last one. There was a lot more stuff than I expected there to be, actually. I really, really like this jacket a lot. It doesn't have a price, but I think Disney jackets are normally $64.99. I'll double check some of these prices on the app when I'm done. Like I said, I'll update you guys. But yeah, that is a really cool plaid D on the front, and it has a gold foil through it too, so it's very sparkly with the gold foil. I like that. It kind of reminds me of the VIP merchandise, which is funny because the plaid is very similar, and it has gold hardware on it, a gold zipper there with a zipper pull. Very nice. It's got two pockets on the front, right? Oh, I don't see the pockets. Let me double check. Okay, I felt them. I confirm those are actually pockets. They're just like pocket slits, though. They're not like normal pockets with a liner on the outside. So it's kind of hard to see that they're actually pockets. And let's check out the back of this one. The back of this one has Disneyland with plaid lettering, all little individual patches, and some of the gold foil too. See, like the L, it's very sparkly and very shiny on the gold there. Authentic, original, established 1955. I think that's simple yet effective. It's got a really classy and elegant feel to it because it's so simple, and it kind of just reminds you of classic Disneyland merchandise. That is really nice. I love this whole line that they did. I think they did a great job with everything, but I really enjoy this jacket. It's nice and soft too. It feels like a good quality, a fairly thick jacket, and it's soft and feels comfortable, and that's important as well. I actually found 2 more plaid items in a section kind of tucked away to the back there, a little further into the store towards the Halloween stuff. So I'm glad I looked a little more because there's a pair of ears that match this as well. This is really nice. I like the stitching around all the letters. That adds a really interesting detail to it. Disneyland in plaid lettering, authentic, original, established 1955. This is $69.99, and it's kind of the like French terry on the inside there, so it's not the softest material on the inside, but it's soft enough on the outside for sure. But it is a nice sweater. I do like the sweatshirt a lot. It's pretty thick too, so it'd keep you pretty warm there. A nice black sweater for winter time. Nothing on the back, it's just plain black with some seams dividing it into sections. I was wondering where all the ears were, so I found these. These are $34.99. I think it's the only pair of ears I've seen in this collection so far, at least. They probably just only released 1 ears for now, but they'll come out with other pair of ears as they always do. They always come out with multiples for each season. $34.99. You have the little velvet up there on the bow, which is nice, and some pearls. I like that they did different sized half pearls there. It adds an interesting look to it, and some plaid all around it. Like I said, all this stuff kind of reminds me of the VIP merch because the plaid, but the plaid is nice. It's very Christmassy, and the gold foil on that is a really good touch. I love the gold foil there. This is a nice pair of ears, and it's only $34.99. It's not as expensive as some of the more premium seasonal items can be. Sometimes the ears are up to $44.99, so it's nice to see the price on this one is a little bit lower, which is good. Those are nice ears. I like them. So I checked the prices. This one is $17.99 for the R2H25, and the Advent calendar is $15.99. I checked on the mobile merchandise checkout there. And the Spirit jersey is $79.99, so my original guess on that one was correct, just FYI. I think that was all the items without the prices that I've already checked now. Thank you guys for joining me to look at the new merchandise for Christmas. I know it feels kind of early, but all the seasonal stuff always comes out way earlier than the season. It's nice because it gives people a chance to buy stuff and maybe get their Christmas cards done in matching outfits before Christmas is actually here. I'm really excited for the holiday season, and I love what they've done with all the merchandise this year so far. The Spirit jersey was fantastic. I like all the plaid stuff. It's kind of plain, but I kind of like that about it. It's really simple and straightforward. The patterns aren't that plain, but just the plaid stuff in general are. But I really like the sleigh with all the characters. I just think that's so fun and so adorable. I love Reindeer Pluto. I just love all the character costumes and outfits for this holiday season. I think Disney did a great job for Christmas merchandise. There's a lot of it out already, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot more coming. More ears, more Spirit jerseys. We'll definitely get Loungeflies because we haven't seen any Loungeflies. There'll be a lot of the same repeated stuff, but at least we've seen a bulk of it, and we've seen the same patterns that'll be repeated over and over. So you can get an idea. You can imagine what there's going to be. I'm sure there will be a Loungefly that matches that Spirit jersey, and a pair of ears too to match that Spirit jersey, that kind of thing. But I love what they did so far. But thank you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming along with me today. I hope you take care, and I'll see you real soon.